Hi, this is John Hanson. Welcome to the Old School Labs Contest Prep Series. I have teamed up with the supplement company Old School Labs to detail my contest prep for two competitions I'm going to be entering this year. This video series is going to take you week by week from 8 weeks out from my contest all the way up until the event. Each week, I'm going to show you the workouts that I'm doing to prepare for this contest, the type of nutrition program I'm using to dial in my condition in time for the contest, exactly what types of supplements I'm using to prepare for the show, and all kinds of other behind-the-scene events that are going to be taking place as I get ready to compete this year on June 28th and July 4th. So this is the first video of the contest prep series, and I am currently 8 weeks out from my competition. Those of you who know me know that I have been a bodybuilder for my whole life. I started bodybuilding when I was 14 years old, and I've been competing since I was 16. In last December of 2024, I won the over 60 Masters division of the NPC Mel Chansey Holiday Classic. I was so happy with how I looked in that contest that I decided to continue my contest prep and do it again in 2025. Because I decided to compete 6 months after the contest, I didn't really have too long of an off season. So what I did was I watched my macros very closely during the off season. I let my body weight get up 15 pounds from where I was in the contest in December, and my waist only went up 1.5 inches from contest condition. As a result, I was in really good shape when I started my diet for this year. I've been dieting now for about 3 weeks. My body weight currently is at 202 pounds, and my waist is 34 inches. The goal is to get my waist down to 33 inches. That would be contest condition. Right now, my macros are varying depending on whether it's a rest day, an upper body day, or a leg day. On my rest days, on days I'm not doing any weight training at all, I keep my protein at about 220 grams, my carbs at 230 grams, and my fats at 45 grams. On the days I train my upper body, I'm keeping my protein consistent at 220 grams, my carbs go up to 270 grams, and my fats are at 50. On my leg training days, I really ramp up the carbs. I keep my protein at 220 and I keep my fats at 50 like the other days, but my carbs, I bring them all the way up to 350. I really wanted to bring my leg development up for this year's contest, so I've been training my legs twice a week. I do a real heavy workout in the middle of the week, usually around Wednesday, and that workout consists of heavy squats in the Smith machine, plus heavy leg presses, stiff-legged deadlifts, and leg curls. During the weekend, I'll add a second leg training workout, and this is not quite as heavy as the first one. It involves more supersets with exercises like the leg press, dumbbell goblet squats, and walking lunges. And that's the workout I'm going to show you guys today. This is my second leg training workout of the week. It was conducted at Powerhouse Gym Athletic Club in Tampa, Florida. And we filmed this on Sunday, May 4th, 2025. This is exactly 8 weeks out from my first competition. So I want to welcome you to the Contest Prep Series. I hope you guys tune in every week. If you like what you see, be sure to hit the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe to the Old School Labs YouTube channel as well as my channel. And I hope this video series will motivate you, inspire you, and educate you on what it takes to prepare for a bodybuilding contest. All right, guys, enjoy the journey and let's get to that first workout. All right, before I get the workout started, I want to talk about the Old School Labs supplements that I take for my pre and post-workout drinks. So I've got 2 shaker cups here. The red one is my post-workout, and the clear bottle is my pre-workout. So I'm going to start with creatine. Creatine, of course, is one of the best workout supplements on the market, and Old School Labs has a great creatine supplement. So 1 scoop of this supplement is 5 grams of creatine. So I'll take it in both my pre and post-workout. The pre-workout will give me the creatine I need for my workout, and then the post-workout will restore the creatine that I've burned. And then this is Blast X, a great new pre-workout from Old School Labs. A lot of great stuff in here: L-citrulline, beta-alanine, arginine, AKG, which is alpha-ketoglutarate, and a lot of caffeine. And then this is Vintage Build, another fantastic supplement. Now, this is a post-workout supplement, but it's got so much great stuff. It's got creatine and the branched-chain amino acids. So I'll take it in both my pre and post-workout, just so I'm getting both those branched-chain amino acids in both of them. And then the last supplement I'm going to take is Vintage Burst. And this is a fantastic L-arginine supplement to open up the capillaries and get a better pump for your workout. Now, these come as capsules, so I'll take the recommended 3 capsules, but I like opening them up and just putting the powder inside my pre-workout drink. So there we go. That's all the supplements I take. And of course, with my post-workout drink, I'm also taking a scoop of Vintage Brawn protein. So I'm getting the protein after my workout. I'm taking about 30 grams of protein with that. All right, let's get the workout started. So I always start with abs before I do legs. Here I'm doing some incline sit-ups. And as you can see, I'm just going halfway down. I do 2 sets here for about 30 reps each set. Really great exercise for the upper abs. And then I will superset them with incline knee raises. So I just basically turn around, grab a towel, and then pull the knees to the chest. This is for the lower abs. Also really gets a good pump in the upper thighs. So I'm going all the way down, all the way up. Great exercise for the lower abs. All right, now we're going to start the leg workout, and I'm starting with the hamstrings. So I'm starting with the single leg curl or the standing leg curl, coming all the way up. Really getting a good flex on top. And then, of course, you switch legs, get both legs, and I'm doing 3 sets each, and I'm shooting for around 10 to 12 reps. So again, because this is the second leg workout, I'm going more for moderate reps, 10 to 12. Now, my second hamstring exercise will be the seated leg curl. Again, 3 sets here, 10 to 12 reps, really getting a good contraction on the bottom and getting a good stretch on top. So both of these exercises are great hamstring exercises. And I like doing the hamstrings before I blast the quads and the glutes. All right, now before I start quadriceps, I put on my rubber knee sleeves. Now these knee sleeves really help to keep the knees warm while I'm doing the workout. They kind of develop a little heat underneath the knee sleeves, and then the knees feel much, much better while I'm doing my workout. So I use these every single leg workout, for my heavy leg workout and also for this workout, which is my secondary leg workout. So I'm going to start quadriceps with the leg extension. So I'll start with a moderate weight, do about 20 reps, all the way down, all the way up, really getting a good contraction. Again, doing higher reps on this one just to get a good pump in the legs. And then when I go to my second set, I'm using about 130 pounds here. The first set was only 85 pounds. So the second set, I'm probably getting around 15 reps each set. By the time I get done with these 3 sets of leg extensions, I'll have a great pump, and also my knees will really be warm. It'll get me ready for my superset, which is coming up next. All right, now we're going to the leg press goblet squat superset. So this is a Cybex leg press, very smooth. You can get a really good deep stretch. And I'm starting off with just 400 pounds here. 2 100-pound plates on each side, just getting like 15 reps just to warm up, getting a really good feel for the movement. So this is my first real set. I put on another 100-pound plate on each side, so now we got 600 pounds, and I'm going for 15 reps. So it'll be 15 reps every set. Again, trying to get a really good stretch on the bottom, a really good range of motion, and just get a great pump in the quads. Not going for super heavy weight here or low reps. I'm going for more moderate weight just to get a great pump in the quads. As soon as the set's over, I'll rack it and go right over to the goblet squat. So you can see I got my heels elevated here on a 10-pound plate, and I'm holding the dumbbell in front of me, and I'm doing what's called 1.5 reps. So I'm going all the way down, about halfway up, down again, and then back up. This is a great way to keep constant tension on the quads and really get a great pump, especially when you do the superset with the leg press. So I'm doing 12 1.5 reps. You can see I'm bending over a little bit, but I'm just really trying to feel that tension in the quads, and it just gets you a great pump. All right, here's set number 2. Leg press again, 600 pounds, and again, I'm getting 15 reps every set. When I get to the second or third set on these, I'm really starting to feel the pump and the ache in the legs, and it gets really tough. You got to really be mentally tough just to push through the pain and not stop. All right, here's my second or third set of the goblet squats from a different angle. You see how it looks from the front. So again, I'm trying to go all the way down, halfway up, back down, and then all the way up. So I was shooting for 12 reps every set. I think I got 11 reps here on the last set because the pump was just so crazy. The last 4 reps on this set was just so painful. All right, and then to finish off my leg workout, I'm doing the walking lunges. So the Powerhouse Gym Athletic Club in Tampa, Florida, where I train, has this really nice turf field. So I have the whole field to do walking lunges. So I've got 115 pounds on the bar here, 35 on each side, and I'm doing 13 reps each set, and I was doing 3 sets. So my goal here on the walking lunges is I really want to hit the glutes, and I also want to hit the quadriceps. So I'm taking really long strides, which really emphasizes the glutes more, and I just try to keep the exercise moving. I try not to stop. Just one rep after another, which really keeps the constant tension on the legs. And then to finish off the workout, I'm using the Arsenal glute machine here. I've got about 165 pounds, 170 pounds, and I'm shooting for 15 reps each set. So I did 3 sets. All right, this is what my legs looked like after the workout. They were super pumped. I measured them. They were about 26 inches, which was really great, really full and pumped, which is exactly what I want. I really wanted to make my legs bigger this year for the competitions that I have coming up. And I think I really accomplished that goal in the off season by increasing the amount of weight I was using on my quad workouts and also doing the 2 workouts a week. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. We will see you next week when I'll be 7 weeks out from the show. Take care.